morning. Alright, so I waited through the night, gathering resources, etc. Unfortunately, the flax is not done yet. I harvested one set, planted another. I'm not sure if I will have enough to get the sale going. But today we will start work on the boat. Let's see here. Let's slow down my stuff here. There we go. Now we need to go get rid of anything that's not necessary for the build itself. I need to make some more catch blocks. Buy some more. I just need to make some. There we go. Let's go ahead and make 4 in total. We're not going to need 4, but we'll have 4. Get to work. Oh, I should point out I've got things here. I'm going to make a pontoon boat is the plan. First off, I'm going to save. And actually, I'm going to save this as 2. There we go. Not episode 2, but just the excuse me. 2 is in, this is the next part of the save. Anyways, so what I want to do is I want to bring this out a bit, away from the docks. There we go, that's pretty good. And I want to grab this guy here. There we are. And like that. 1, 2. Oh. Too far away, so I'm gonna have to come out. There we go. Three. 1, 2, 3. Now, how many do I have in my inventory? That's the question. I have 3 more in my inventory. I think I want to do... Yeah. Okay, so... Let's come back out here. This is looking pretty good. Actually, that was supposed to be underneath. My mistake. Perfect. Now just go back in my first person here. Pick these guys up real quick. Now, if I did this right, and I'm hoping I did, fingers crossed. To the next one over here. And does that make sense? Yes, okay. I need Another set of 3. That's cool. We'll check to make sure my... Okay. More than once, I have messed up and not had my microphone activated. So just double checking to make sure. Alright. Alright, cool. Pick this one up. There we are. That works. Alright, and here's the debate. Do I drop into the water or not? Let's go ahead and get... You know what, I'm going to pick this one. Oh. There we go. All right. There we are. There. There. Pick this one up. Perfect. That way we have our rudder system in place. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need my actual rudder. I'm hoping this is going to be fine. Okay, so... Yeah, this looks about right. Okay, and then we need... Just gonna match that up with the timber here. Okay, so it's a 7 tall. So let's go ahead and... Oops. Like that. Like that, F6. Alright. 7... Oh. No, I'm sorry. FA. Hopefully that's going to be enough for this small boat. I'm really hoping it's going to hold the oar. Where did I put the oars? Now I can always extend this out too, but this is my original idea to get oars back to home base. What I'm doing is just kind of spreading out the weight. There we go. So that should be an issue. I think I'm going to have to extend out this, oh boy. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's see if the flax is ready. First, I think for a small sail, it takes 4. And 25 ropes. That's going to be possibly the issue here. Okay, so the flax was not ready, but we're not going to let that hold us back. We are going to move on. A little bit of the on the side of cheaty. I don't know if I'd call it cheaty. I'm reminded of back in the day, way back, when the canals used to be pulled by donkeys. Canal boats used to be pulled by donkeys carrying ore, I believe it was. I don't know if it was ore or if it was what it was, but Might have been coal. Coal was a big thing around here for a while. Not so much anymore. In Illinois, from what I've been told, I don't know how much truth there is to this, a lot of sulfur mixed in with it. So, we're going over to where I had, when I was originally scouting out this planet, where I noted that there was some iron ore. It's actually not taking too long to get there. My rudder kind of keeps us true for the most part. I don't have to fight against it too much. I'm not sure if I recorded the front deck here being built on, but this keeps it level. Probably not. I think I'd start in the middle of the water. Oh well. That's what I did to level it out. All it is just a plank like a couple planks this way to balance it out. Let's see how close we are real quick. It should be right there. So we can kind of see ourselves. Alright. Oh boy. If I start to run, then it breaks the rope. Oh, this will be so much nicer once I get the flax. Then all I have to do is steer the boat. What I'll do is I'll put a chair on here, and then I'll just get a remote rope drum to steer the steering column back there, or rudder. If I'm not mistaken, it's on the other side. You know what? I should have brought it was a bed. I didn't think about doing that. Oh well. There might be some materials over here that I could put a potential bed on. What are we doing? We're getting there. I think. Kind of speeding it up. I'm pressing shift to run a little bit. And then, ooh, broke it again. The thing is that the rudder adds some drag to the boat, so it stops pretty quickly. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Cool. Just gotta make land. There's some trees up there, so I can make some stuff like crafting benches, etc. Because I didn't think to bring them with, unfortunately. Oops. Oh well. I brought some rope eye hooks, plates, but the rope wasn't ready yet, so. Alright. Land ho! think it'll stay. So the first thing I want to do when I get up here is I want to chop down a tree or two and establish a small crafting bench area. In fact, I'm probably going to craft two. One for the boat, one for me. Perfect. All right. And I'm gonna need to drop everything for the most part. All right. So while I'm doing this, don't know if you caught it, but I took second place on Sunday against War Nexus. It came right down to the wire, which little background to that is it was double elimination. I had totally lost. Had been sitting around for a while, not making excuses or anything like that, but and probably because of that, just not warmed up or anything. Fair and square, lost the first. Got my first elimination. Oh boy, that kind of stung. So, I thought, well, War Nexus is a pretty good fighter. I don't know if I could beat him. But you know what? I'm gonna make it a good fight. I'm gonna, make it one for the ages, if you will. Because I could have just come out there and just kind of did nothing. But I wanted to keep people on the edge of their seats if I could, which we did. It came down to the last round was a 2-2. So he had won 2 and I won 2. And I don't know how close the last one was, but I threw down the shield, picked up a torch, and just fought with a mace. And thought, you know what? I don't fight, usually. And dang it, I'm going to make sure to make it as cool as possible. And it worked out pretty nice. I don't need all this stone. This stone can actually be dropped. I'm not going to cart that back to the mainland. Well, this is the mainland, but, main base. So, as I said, the first best out of 5, I stunk. And so, I kind of feel like the second round, me wanting to make it look good, helped drive me to do just that. I'm quite happy with how I did. I'll be honest, I thought I was going to get knocked out in the first round on Saturday. And to my surprise, I took second place. It's very enjoyable. the one thing I had difficulty countering was Warnexus had developed a technique, it looked like, at least on my end, where he would go to do a power attack like this. There's no dummy here. But, so you can see it like this, and then what he'd do is he'd block real quick, and then he'd be able to swing from the other side. So I was still blocking for that original piece, but he was able to hit me from the side. So what I ended up doing, I tried a couple things. The first thing I tried to do was when he did that, to do a quick attack as opposed to waiting for it, blocking. And it worked all right. The one thing I noticed is if I could try to move to the side of the player, even if they were blocking to the side that I was attacking, sometimes I was able to still be able to hit them. So I was using kind of a... I was trying to take advantage of hitboxes there. It was a pretty good fight. Oh, regretfully, I just realized something. Regretfully, I forgot to, I just deleted all the screenshots out of my, just cleaning up some space. I was going to show off all the fighters. I apologize to everyone that I was going to show off your names and say, congratulate y'all. But anyways, I'd like to thank all the fighters for coming out and over the weekend. I know for at least the Americans, it was pretty early in the morning. So I think California had it the worst. I think somebody said they were up at like 6 in the morning to do stuff, to fight. I was up about 8 o'clock on Sunday. I woke up to a text from Deep Flame going, "Hey, you gonna join?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was a little disappointed that I won just then there because I wanted to get a little bit more sleep. So, anyways, where was I going with that? But overall, it was enjoyable. If you were thinking about doing the tournament, I'm sure they're going to host another one. I don't know when. But even if you don't fight normally, I encourage you to do it. It was a lot of fun. I ended up getting a few friend requests there, and maybe I'll play with those guys later on. But I really enjoyed it. It was a very fun time for me. I think the only time that I got a little salty was after the my first elimination, because I was already set for second place. But then I shook my head and said, no, we're not doing that. We're here to have fun. So I put away the salt, if you will, and that's when it said, you know what, I'm gonna make this fun for everyone. I'm gonna do my best. Even if I didn't win, I hope everyone enjoyed watching. But anyways, I encourage you next time that they do this, hopefully they'll do this again. Definitely sign up and compete. So I'm looking forward to getting the poster that I get for being in second place. I have not a clue what I'm going to do about the banner because I can't use the camera like in my what do I want to say? The icon for my YouTube is a camera supported by a pickaxe and a hammer, and well, cameras didn't exist yet, so oh, that's quite unfortunate that I've lost that thing. I wonder what I can do about that. Can I? Not really do anything, to be honest. I can't even shovel anything, I don't think. Well, I might be able to make a... Can I make a shovel? Okay, let's see. Just trying to get a little bit more ore for the journey back. See, for some reason, iron has a poor version of itself, which you can shovel. It's like copper you can shovel, but you can't shovel tin. Come on. Oh, one out. There we go. I'm out. Fantastic. Well, there's clay, but that doesn't help any. Alright, so the iron in this area is pretty plentiful, so I'm not... I wonder what this is. Notice how it's a kind of a sickly color? I wonder what this is, if this is supposed to be iron. If only my pickaxe wasn't broke. Huh. Alright, we'll throw that back on there. And we'll go back. In a moment. We'll go back in a moment. I want to do a quick scout of this area just to make sure there's no like flax nearby. I see herbs and I see wheat, but I don't see any flax, which is what I was hoping to find. Oh well. Man, look at all that wheat. I could live for days off the bread that would bring to me. But I have wheat growing at home. Oh, here's another iron pit. So this is definitely the place to be for iron. What I'll end up doing probably is making a processing plant over here. Maybe like a... Oh, man, that would be cool. Little rail yard that comes out here. Process the ore and bring it over to wherever it needs to be. Well, it's on the list of things to do. I'm trying to decide what I want to do as far as the train goes. I was considering making it coastline oriented for the most part because of how difficult some of this is going to be. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, boy. Oh, Nelly. Okay. So maybe iron ore is going to be a little too heavy for this. Probably going to need to add a little bit more. Oops. Anyways, right, straight for the bed. Oh, speaking of which. Throw that there. That there. I left all my torches back at there. Oops. Oh well, sun's still up. So realistically, one of the things I want to get going is the ore crusher. Ooh, almost fell off there. Because that will double my ores and such. I wonder if the water wheel would work. I saw relatively... I got an area that would look really nice with the water wheel. Just a little stream, you know, I'd make it look nice with a stream that goes into the water and the ocean thing here. Anyways, as I'm looking over at the coastline here, that I was thinking about weaving the train in along the coastline there, kind of up and going around. And the reason for that is because of this, how steep I have to climb up the mountain to the kind of plateau. And I can't believe I'm doing that. I'm using my hand to demonstrate, hey, where I want to put it, and nobody can see that. But anyways, so it'd go up. Here, we'll stop for a minute. It will go up around the coastline like this, maybe through that rock there, and around, or maybe up at that junction there. That seems pretty shallow. But where I've nestled my start point is kind of, well, you can see it comes straight up and then goes into the highlands. That's what I want to call them, highlands. close are we? Okay, we're getting there. But with this, we'll be able to start picking up the pace. Maybe even get the first couple rails into place. We'll still use the boat, because it'll be the fastest way to get there for the time being. There's going to be a lot of digging. A lot of digging. There we go. If I spam the shift button, I can almost get there a little bit faster. Ah, there's the lighthouse. Fantastic. So, what I've learned so far is that the ore baskets hold a lot of ore, and it's not enough for this little pontoon boat that I've made. Can't really hold that. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we're pulling up just as the sun is setting. Oh, I've fallen in the water. We'll just grab it and pull it from this point. Still behind me? Good. So what I could do I can make a bigger pontoon boat if I wanted to, and it'd probably work just as well. Almost there. Almost home. This reminds me of when I used to go up vacationing up in Wisconsin to one of the lakes up there. And we'd go fishing at night. And, you know, it'd be pretty pitch black. And we just, we either got skunked that day or... You know, we'd come home with our catch, one or the other. And as we'd be going along, we'd be looking for the porch light of the cabin that we would be renting. That's good. I don't think it's going to move away. So... We've got a ton of ore here, which means we'll be able to, I'll be able to do a lot more pretty quickly now. Oh, look who finally decided to grow up. Let's go ahead and we're going to throw this on to be smelted. We'll tell it to smelt that and all of those. And we're just going to grab everything because it may rot. There's only been really a couple times where I've let plants rot. That was one time I had to do... I was really busy on a multiplayer server, and I didn't have a chance to come back, and I had an entire claim of wheat that just was rotten. And it just, my heart just sunk a little bit. I'm like, oh, all that work. Alright, 25. That means that we can make 25 these things, linen strings. And we need 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab everything but 4 of these guys. So oops. There we go. Tell it to craft that. Rather expensive, it is. So let's take a look at our journal here. It says obtain 14 iron ingots. What is this for? 8 logs. Some linseed oil. Well, we're gonna plant some flax for, well, plant some flax after I get the ground rehoed. I probably should have kept back 8 flax seeds, or flax. Oh well. Can I craft a need some sticks real quick. I can't even see what I'm doing now. Okay, cool. So what I've learned is that, oh, I mean, douse that. Well, that's 3 sailcloths. I don't think that's enough. I could check. I might be able to do a single triangle sail. And I went down, and unfortunately, not enough rope. So I have to wait for the flax to grow, and once it's grown, I can harvest it, plant it again, and hopefully I can get not only the sails done for the boat, but I can get the master tools done, and then I can continue onward to this. All the railroad stuff that I need to do. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here. Oh, I did create a kiln off camera real quick, and I'm going to have to get some more clay because I need a few more pots for the linseed oil. Anyways, if you got any questions, comments, comment sections down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. I have created a Patreon page so that I can have do some more real-life projects, such as the catapult, which I want to work on. I built one back when I was in high school, and I've always wanted to build a larger scale one. The one I built was about a foot long, I'd say, and about 6 inches wide and about a foot tall, and it was fun. I got an A+ on my history project, so anyways, a link to that will be at the end of the video. Look for the crash train. Anyways, again, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.